Hi, my name is Brandon Matzik, and today I'm going to show you how to make Peach Ginger Sangria. Now this is actually my first video here on KitchenKonfidence.com, so I thought what better way to kick things off than with a refreshing seasonal alcoholic beverage. This recipe for sangria is a mixture of crisp white wine, brandy, ripe peaches, freshly squeezed orange juice, and ginger simple syrup made with turbinado sugar. Okay, so let's get started with our ginger simple syrup. This is actually the only cooking portion of this recipe, and it's pretty darn easy. Simple syrup is basically 1 part water, 1 part sugar, and then I'm going to flavor that syrup with some fresh ginger root. So here I have 2 knobs of ginger. They're about 4 to 5 inches long, but you don't have to really be that precise, just whatever you can grab at the supermarket. I've already trimmed off the root and the tip of each piece of ginger root. Now I'm going to take a spoon and easily peel the skin. We don't want any of the skin on there, so just take your spoon, run it down the side, and get all that skin off there. I was in La Quinta over the weekend. It's a beautiful area, about 30 to 35 miles right outside of Palm Springs. The desert this time of year is really spectacular. It's crisp, it's serene, it's relaxing. It's also about 550 degrees outside. So my friends and I were planning on hanging out poolside a little later that afternoon. I thought, hey, let's maybe have a little beverage with that, something refreshing, something that could take the edge off the heat. And I went to a local grocery store and saw that they had ripe peaches on sale. So I picked up a few, and several hours later we were enjoying this sangria by the pool. My friends loved it so much, they not only got a little wasted, they told me I just had to feature this on Kitchen Confidence. So here it is. So my ginger root is fully peeled now, and all I'm going to do is take the ginger and cut it lengthwise into long strips. Just be careful here and make sure you have a nice sharp knife. Doesn't have to be too precise. This is just going into the simple syrup, which it'll eventually be strained out. We don't really want to chew on this. We just need its flavor. To make the simple syrup, I'm going to add 1 cup of turbinado sugar to a small saucepan. Turbinado sugar is a natural raw sugar. Its taste will actually complement the peaches and the brandy. If you can't find turbinado sugar, you can certainly use plain white sugar. To this, I'm going to add 1 cup of plain water and our slices of fresh ginger root. Okay, you're going to want to warm this mixture over medium heat and stir until the sugar has dissolved. Once this mixture comes up to a boil, you're going to want to bubble for about 3 minutes and then take it off the heat. The measurements used for this ginger simple syrup will actually produce about a little over 1 cup of the simple syrup. We're only going to need about 1/3 of a cup for the sangria recipe, so you will have some left over. You can use this simple syrup to flavor other cocktails, or you can use it to flavor iced tea. It's really delicious with iced tea. So it looks like we're just about boiling here. Let me show you. So here we have our ginger simple syrup bubbling away. It's going to go for about another 3 minutes, and then we'll be all done. We can set it aside to cool. So here's my finished ginger simple syrup. I let the mixture come to room temperature with the slices of ginger still in the syrup. That will ensure that all of that good, delicious, fragrant ginger flavor gets infused into the syrup and eventually into our drink. So I strained out the ginger once the mixture came to room temperature and measured out 1/3 of a cup. I really wish you could smell this right now. It's really, really spectacular. So while the simple syrup was cooling, I actually prepared some of the fruit that's going to be going into the sangria. Here I have 2 ripe peaches that have been sliced, and then I have 1 fresh orange cut in half, and I tried to take some time to remove the seeds. So now that we have all the ingredients prepped and ready to go, let's build this drink. So start by taking your peaches, adding them to the bottom of the pitcher. Now from here, we're going to squeeze in 1 fresh orange. Then pour in 1/3 of a cup of our homemade ginger simple syrup. And 1/2 cup of brandy. So the last thing we're going to add to our sangria is white wine. You have to have wine to make sangria. Now normally sangria can be made with red or white. Today we're going to be making it with white. You can really use any type of white wine because we're altering the flavor. You can use cheap wine. This is 2 buck chuck. Okay, so pour the wine into your pitcher. Okay, so there's the last of our wine. Now, what we're going to finish with is just a quick stir with the back of a wooden spoon. Just get everything nice and incorporated. Gosh, it's beautiful. And the smell is just amazing. The brandy, the peaches, the ginger. I mean, it's really, really spectacular. So here is our finished peach ginger sangria. If you have a few hours to spare, I would transfer this to the refrigerator and just let it sit in there, let it chill, the flavors mix a little bit. If you can't wait that long, then definitely fill up some glasses with ice and pour and enjoy. That's actually what I'm gonna do right now. So here we have our finished peach ginger sangria. You can take a little sip. Oh, so good. So crisp, so refreshing. It doesn't even taste like there's alcohol in there. Really, really good.